Hello everybody, welcome to the crucial deciding match of the fourth round of the Blood and Tears team tournament. We've seen myself and KFoged win our games. Davo got absolutely screwed by the dice. Not to take anything away from Bozzy Boz, but it was a brutal dicing for Davo. And now we've got PC left to win the round for us. He just needs a draw in this game, and he did go under the bus for us. His team name is Under the Purple Bus, and he did take these Norse off of the table for me and KFoged to deal with. So, they're a bit brutal for goblins, right? Because they've all got blocks. They can just smash goblins to pieces. Very sad. But if PC can just get his drive done, keep Skitter out of range, bang on things, maybe he can do this. Maybe he can get the job done. Fingers crossed. I mean, he's got two draws already, right? PC, so it's not like it's impossible for goblins to win or draw, but it's tough because goblins are rubbish. sorry, Goblin Town. Sorry to break it to you, but goblins aren't the best team in the world. But if they roll well, they can do things. But so far, PC hasn't really rolled very well, and he's been uphill every game. But maybe this time is just when things go well. You never know. It is possible. Yes, that was hilarious, Corpax, yeah. And look, the Goblins have won some games in this year's World Championship as well. But they need the dice to be on their side, pretty much, right? That's the problem with them. Lots of games, the luck affects things a lot with Goblins. They just do. Play obviously still affects it, right? Kiandera is going to do better than somebody who's bad. But it wasn't a DC Big Burly Bob, really. It was it was a bug if you had bribes for overtime. Yep. Consummate anti-blitz setup from PC. I mean, the problem is they're goblins, right? So if they get blitzed on, they just lose. He's got to protect his sneaky git and his saw, hasn't he? Yeah, what I didn't really like is, he had to go forward again, and then he's got to come back. I guess that's okay, isn't it? I guess that's okay. Forward, back. He could have had these on the corners, right? He could have had his trolls on the corners, so he could have gone up and then left. Or right. Well, obviously left because I said left because he pushed there. Then he would have had 2 out of 3 hit. Yes, the Norse putting all 3 on the adjacent was very nice, wasn't it? Very nice of them. So we've got a 3D, presumably. And a Kaz. Hello, nurse. Unfortunately, this guy is here, isn't he? If he was one back, then his troll could have gone there and blitzed this guy, but I guess he doesn't want to do that anyway. Oh, Puppet Justice. Yeah, thank you. PC needs it. His troll rolls have been horrific so far. I guess we're not going to blitz here because it's not worth exposing the soul. Lovely AV up goblins. Sneaky get DP. Kaz, thank you very much. Bosh. So we got instant 2 players up. Pretty good, isn't it? The Norse already capped at 11. Equity rising for PC. Equity rising. Yes, Naz, yeah, pretty much. That is pretty much what it's like, yes. Well, that was a good start, wasn't it? You couldn't have asked for much more than that on turn 1. 2 cards. Very nice. Gives him some breathing space for the rest of the drive. Not saying it's enough for him to get the score done, but it's a good start, isn't it? Looks like he's gone for the old Yeti Blitz. This was the problem with that foul. I thought he could have brought out the Goblin. I would have liked this Goblin here to protect the troll and this Goblin here to protect that troll as well after the foul. But I mean, you know, it doesn't protect him that much, right? You could have still put guards, but it would have made the like the push direction and stuff an interesting thing. Gets the pow, and he's got claw. I mean, he's right next to Sneaky Git. So now, if PC can hit him back, then foul him, that's all right, isn't it? All right. Well, I mean, here we go. Do you go for the troll blitz, or do you go for the greedier fanatic Bosch? Goes for the troll blitz. Ugh, yuck. Does he go for the Sneaky Get foul over here? Or not? Yes, at this point, I think PC might want to calm down on the RNG a bit, seeing as he's already got the advantage. Like the two Kaz has already, you know, got him not ahead, but you know what I mean. Like it's got him in a decent place already. Yeah, so I think you Vengabus this. And foul. Because he's like screened. He's screened as well, right? So like it's a double Vengabus here. Diced. If only those had been the other way around here, could have made another Kaz. Does he dodge the troll? Does he leave it down? I don't think he can stand it up, can he? I don't think he can just flat stand it. I think he can leave it down or he can dodge it. And the dodge it seems like it's just a way to take an extra Kaz. You know? But that's what he does. The problem is because he moved that over first, which helps him activate the troll next turn. He's made a bit of a boo-boo. Bit of a boo-boo. We'll see if the Norse agree that it was a bit of a boo-boo. But for me, it was a big boo-boo. Okay, well, gets away with it. Glorious stuff from PC there. Gets away with that. I think that was a big boo-boo. If I'm the Norse, I'm blitzing this guy. And then chaining this guy here. And then you just take out his Fanatic. And you maybe take out his Hooligan as well. It's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good removing a Hooligan and a Fanatic in the same turn. It's pretty acceptable thing to do. But he faces on Channel Fury. I mean, it's only turn 2 Hydra. I mean, he wouldn't have even uphilled the Fanatic if he blitzed this guy and chained him in there. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's just a 1 dice and maybe a 2 dice because you've got Dauntless as well. So it'd be a 1 or a 2. Super high odds to get rid of the Fanatic then. Gets his stand. You can go another one forward, can't he, and then back. Ooh, he went for the. I think he went for this hit, didn't he? He went for the greedy He went for the greedy hit. Now he's in a problem. Maybe he should have just gone back after he went forward. Gets a removal, lovely. He saw the Ulf here and then foul it. Or does he just foul this one? You don't want your soul removed, but I mean you're getting your Fanatic removed at the moment, which is a problem. He does saw the Ulf. Removed. Okay, we're looking pretty good for PC now. Oh yeah, he appoed the KO there. So now he's down to 8 players and Apo gone. This is looking pretty good for PC, isn't it? This is still a bit of a tricky turn. I think he probably had to put both of these on the Valk. As much as it sucks. Okay, put just that one on. Okay, that's really nice, isn't it? Yeah, okay, no, that's brilliant. That's way better. Well done, PC. That's how to defend the loony, isn't it? Perfect. And he gets a foul as well. So the fanatic is exposed, but that defends the loony perfectly. He does have the problem of isolated trolls, but obviously just one goblin can rescue them both. Lovely stuff so far from the purple one. Now he's removed so many players, it's hard for him to hit the fanatic at all, actually. Yep, it's not a full dicing yet, is it? But it's pretty rough for Cicuit. Only a wrestle. And that gives him the Yeti Blitz. Oh my god, which he fails. And the uphill on the Fanatic. It's looking bad for the Fanatic this turn, but... Oh, not yet. Yep, he's gone. Yeah. You can't just let your Fanatic get banged out, unfortunately, but... At least it got him a troll hit here, probably. You could saw one and troll hit the other one, or troll both of them, and then like goblin block the other. Could foul the Val, couldn't he? He could just keep going down. He could just abandon his trolls. Well, like, not really abandon them, right? But just like just a goblin to activate them both. Punch him, and then the rest of the squad can move up, blitz this, and foul this. That's an option, isn't it? Or the other option is just to like block here, blitz here, block here, and like consolidate. But then you're nearer the Yeti and stuff, and the Ulf that isn't dead. There's a pretty tricky turn here. He's got to do a bit of thinking here, PC, or just blast this guy instantly. But it is a bit of a thinky turn. Maybe that being a push then decides that this guy comes over and activates both trolls, and then you leave them behind somewhat. Who knows? You could blitz the beer pig. Glorious Skitter. Is he just going to blitz the Valk? Old school style. Nope. He is soaring it. Oh, just got to re-roll that. KO'd. Good. Yeah, and then foul the other one. I quite like this. The problem is, oh no, you still got a player to activate the trolls, haven't you? Okay, I don't like putting him there and giving the hit away, right? I would have gone there to zone out the Ulf return. Don't like re-put the Goblin. Honestly, really don't like Reput the Goblin. I think the Goblin here is way stronger, right? Because now he can get his Ulf up and away, whereas otherwise he'd have to use his Blitz to hit a rubbish Goblin. Okay, another removal gone. Amazing. Absolutely slaughtered his team. Well done, PC. Well, survives the 2D. Wonderful. At this point, you are thinking about just staying down. It's turn 4 for Cicuit. And he's had 5 players removed. Including both Valks. Oh, nice little chain. No knockdown though. Amazing. And now he's going to frenzy himself away. So that gives PC the activation as well, right? Now he can just stand up and get the hit on him. Stand up, activate him, get the 3D. This one can now stand on the pig. Oh no, I guess he's got to stand there to activate him. So, pretty nice. Fouling this Zerk is a bit dangerous because he does have jump up, doesn't he? But yeah, exactly, Christopher B. Like, that's the thing. It's like, it's the way that it's funny for the goblins makes it kind of miserable for the Norse, doesn't it? Oh, no AV break. I guess you just come back and foul this now, don't you? Just come back with everything. I guess he could blitz the Yeti with a saw. Goblin armor up worked, amazing. Could saw. He could foul before he saws, couldn't he? Actually. He is doing the saw blitz. God, might as well re-roll this. There's no Blood Bowl left to play, is there? It's just rolling dice to see if he kills players. Woo! Skidder can't actually run away from the Berserker because of jump up. So he is going to have to screen him at least a bit. It's only a 2-assist foul. Yeah, there's no Blood Bowl being played, is there? It's just PC, it's just playing solid. Like, they're both kind of playing solitaire, right? Like, it's just PC's just rolling dice to see if he murders the guy's team or not. Like, there's just, it's not as interactive, is it? It just never is. Like, there's still skill involved, right? Like, PC still made loads of decisions, and he still played this better than lots of people would. But no, it's not at all. This is about the dice. This is about the 2d6 on the saw, the 2d6 on the fouls, and that's what it is. It's not about positioning to get assists or anything. Saws don't need any. He just blitzed a strength 5 with a strength 2 with no assists. It's just dice rolls. See if he hurts it or not. I mean, yes, Quincy, but the second word is bowl, and there's no bowl in this. That's the point. Of the people that don't like it. Of course, the people who like it, fair enough, right? Like, do you know what I mean? That's fair enough. You can enjoy what you enjoy. Oh my god, he fouled back. That's amazing. He fouled back. He's got no team left, and he's like, fuck it. Stamp on him. Now that he's moved this this Zerker, Skitter's free to just fuck all the way off. Which is nice. Well, I think you're really wrong there, Puppet Justice. I think you're really, 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 really wrong. Oh god, is this a maths fail from PC? Looks like we have an absolute maths fail from PC. Not what I'd have done. All men's LOS, Chrissy B. Diomed discovered it. All men's LOS. Then they just can't foul you, and they struggle to hit you and stuff. It's actually pretty. It was actually really strong. I guess it doesn't work for all teams, obviously. If you do that with L's, you can just lose 5 L's. But if you lose, like, you know, some zombies, you don't really care so much, right? With the necro, and if the necro don't lose zombies, then they're golden anyway. But it seemed pretty strong for necro. Honestly, pretty strong for necro. Oh my god, this chainsaw is the worst. Roll the 1 every single time. Well, they're 3 dice with block, aren't they? But yes, I mean, they're the most normal Blood Bowl unit on the team. It's a strength 5 mighty blow player. Kaz? Oh, I bet Circuit's feeling bad that he played bad now, isn't he? He should not have let PC roll the 10 on the Kaz roll there. Silly boy. There is still gameplay in Goblin games, by the way. No one's saying that there's no gameplay at all. There's just less. You know, that's it. PC should absolutely be out of range, by the way. Okay, he's going to get a massive gang foul here. You should probably do the foul before the blitz, right? Just because... Or maybe you don't foul now, actually, right? To make sure that you've got your Illigan for the second half. Or you just foul with, like, a normal Goblin. No, maybe you just don't foul. He's going to foul, obviously. He's going to foul. But there's an argument for not fouling here. Definitely an argument for not fouling. To make sure you've got your sneaky kid. Oh my god, he kills him. Yes, foul the saw. That's a good shout. That's a good foul, J-Leave. Foul the saw and then because he's going to get sent off anyway. Yeah, that's a really good shout. Foul with the saw. I like that. A normal foul with the saw. Yeah. He's going to carve up the pig. Yes. I mean, it could have been the Ulf, but it was very funny, wasn't it? Is that a misclick? That was amazing. Oh my god, that was amazing. Oh, we did a 4+ activation there. Old PC. Amazing. Amazing, amazing bit of pig carving. Oh no, we can't say dicing. No, Captain Notes. Puppet Justice has said that it's just pure bad play from the Norse. But yes, it is a dicing. Yeah, it is a dicing. Glorious. It was the other troll. Yeah, this was a 4+ because it was the only one helping him was the other trolls. It was a 4+. He might have rolled a 1. but it was still a fault. Oh, he's finally hit the sneaky git. It actually was a skill issue, right? Like, as I said, he could have blitzed the hooligan on, like, turn 3 or whatever, and it would have also changed the fanatic in. There's still lots of play, right? There's lots of play. Cicuit could have blitzed the sneaky git on, like, turn 2 or 3 or whatever, and he would have chained the fanatic forward. Oh my god, well there you go, look. And you could say that's a skill issue from PC, because he lost his sneaky git, and J-Leave would have done that was a real good shout, I thought, from J-Leave, the normal foul from the loony, and then his sneaky git would have run away, not been hit, and he would have had him for the second half. Argue the call. And then he's got to use the bribe or not. Failed both his KOs, but or do you do this before the KO rolls? I don't know which weapon he's using and which bribe he's using. Did he use a bribe? Well, he's just gonna, so... Oh god, he used both bribes? And then failed both KOs. Oh god. Okay, well. No bomber on defense. The bomber seems really shit, honestly. Like in the World Championship, we've seen the bomber and it's done absolutely nothing. It's done absolutely nothing. They've all spent their stack on it and it's done nothing in every single game. Four, five, six. 6 players. Yeah, he probably should LOS the bomber, shouldn't he? Well, I don't know, he's got 2 trolls. This isn't the World Championship, no, this is Blood and Tears, but like, you know, I don't watch a lot of Goblin Arena games. so, you know, I've seen more Goblin games. You know, surprisingly, people in Super League don't take Goblins. And people in, like, you know, the PI tournament didn't take Goblins. And if you're playing Swiss, you don't play Goblins after round 1. So, I don't really see a lot of Goblins. But, you know, I've seen more of the World Championships than I've ever seen, and the bomber has been terrible in, like, what, 8 out of 8 games. The bomber's been terrible. And then I've seen PC play 4 games here, so I've seen 12 Goblin games, and the bomber has been terrible in every one. He did, yeah, apart from when he suicided himself, yeah. Yeah. Hey, J-Leave. Hey. Honestly, I think they've both got a shot. Bizarrely, they're both in groups where they've got a shot. I think your group, like, you're far and away the favourite, and I think second place is up for grabs. And then in the other one, it's a similar thing. I can't remember who's the favourite in the other one, but you know, Goblins, they are very variable, aren't they? It depends. It depends how you judge it, to be honest, J-Leave, right? Because obviously you're a direct, so you're taking one of the direct spots straight away. So, you know, your possible group is 1 direct and 2 play-ins, whereas my possible groups were 2 directs and 1 play-in. So, I was never going to get as weak a group as you could get, I guess. So, yeah. Mighty Blow is a thing, yeah. I mean, it's not really it's not a spam though, is it, right? There's like 1 player on 2 teams. Yeah, there's still 3 KOs to roll for. And PC could argue the call on his loony, argue the call on his bomber, and he can get these 2 back. So Still very much game on here. Like the Norse could go up to 10, or they could have 7, couldn't they? Oh no, they couldn't. They could go up to 9. They are capped at 9, which is pretty good for us. Is he thinking about the foul? Like, you can legitimately think about the foul because you're so far behind. I don't think you should, but you could. Here we go. Bribe these two. Not bribe, argue. Fails. Second argue. Can't tell. Fails. KO. Fails. So PC has got 3, 6, and 10 players. And the Norse failed 2 out of 3, so the Norse have 7 players. This is going to be tough for the Norse to go for a win. So, advantage PC. Yes, yeah, maybe, J-Leave, right? Like, that's the thing, because your odds are terrible. You've got to do terrible things. Like, that's just the way it is, isn't it? That is just the way it is. If you know, it's like all these team orders things of pushing for a win. It's like you've got to play bad. You've got to play objectively bad Blood Bowl to like push for the win. So yeah, although that foul looks kind of stupid, if you've already got 0.1% chance to win, you know, losing. Like, I mean, if you're already going to lose 99% of the time, you might as well take the 1% to win. So it gives you, then it doubles your chance, right? It gives you 2%. Do you know what I mean? Do you see? Does that make sense? Like, you're 1% to win if you play normally. So it's still good to take a shot that works 1% of the time, because the 99 that it fails, you're going to lose anyway. So, like, you're doubling your chances, more or less. Does that make sense? I think it does. For objectively bad Blood Bowl, yeah. Well, I mean, we saw it on the Eurobowl stream. People playing Tira, they were just pushing for wins, and it's like, you can't push for wins versus Pro Elves, mate. You just can't. Or versus Wood Elves as well, right? Like, it's really hard to beat Wood Elves. Why the thing, you know, we've seen these people take in the Old World Alliance. The problem is, it's, you know, yeah, Wood Elves might get banged out, but it's still really hard to beat Wood Elves, isn't it? So I think maybe people didn't take enough elves. Well, it's just push for a win. It's not just never trying to win. It's the pushing for the win, right? When you've already drawn at best, and you're trying to change the draw at best. That's when you know that's the recipe for disaster. With here, it's not so bad because you're against goblins. I wonder if PC should have kept these tight, just to protect the trolls. Don't know what the answer is. It's funny that PC had a bit of bad luck, didn't he? In that his sneaky gate got hit once and got cast, but it had made a bunch of removals before then. Nobody back? Blitz question mark? Can't really fault somebody for not setting up against a blitz when they've got 7 players. Absolutely diced. Poor PC. Look at that. That's all he's done. He does get the blitz, but it's too far away to really do anything. Oh, he's got a troll though. Oh my god, he can throw a goblin. Yeah, Skitter's way too far back to benefit from the blitz. But the thing is, it can't really blitz. I guess it could, right? How many's got 5? 1, 2. He could have just tagged everything and caught the ball with Skitter. he literally, if he'd had Skitter further forward, he could have just literally tagged everybody and caught the ball with Skitter. Actually, the split trolls now become an advantage, don't they? Because he does get to blitz this. In fact, you could blitz it on 3 dice. Maybe he shouldn't have blocked his path there. Interesting. Yeah! Yeah, he could. Yeah, two players in there and 3D the leader. That would be hilarious. I mean, yes, it kind of is JLE, but it's fun, isn't it? God. On Goblin's meant to do fun things. Oh, well, he's not. He's not going for that blitz through. He's going for the more cautious, safe route. Yeah, fun having. By the way, if he'd 3D'd this Valk, he would have knocked it down. That wasn't a bad shout, honestly. The blitz the leader before he gets to use the reroll. But he gets to win the LOS a bit now, doesn't he? This is pretty strong. This is pretty strong now. It's pretty difficult to get into the LOS. But yes, no, in a more serious note, he should keep Skitter safe. He should be Skitter safe, not Skitter stab. He absolutely needs to keep Skitter safe. And then it becomes a lot harder to beat him, doesn't it? And he needs to minimize hits he takes, because then it becomes a lot harder to beat him. So yeah, no, he should play it completely sensible. He should. All he's got to do is not lose, isn't it? Not dead. Oh my god, Captain Oates approved. The deep cage. Let's go. Flip me. Uphill's a troll. Yeah, he had movement left. He could have gone deeper, you're right. That was a nice little bit, wasn't it, actually? Get the trolls together. Disrupt his expected LOS hits. If only, yeah. But then he would have set the LOS differently, though, wouldn't he? That's the thing. So like, it's the reactivity to the LOS, isn't it? Is making it. Do you shoot a play, guys? Is the question here. I would hope that PurpleChest sees the play. Let's hope you see the play, guys. He actually hasn't found the play, but this is probably fine. He's blocked his troll's path, hasn't he? He's literally blocked his troll's path. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy should have been there, or like, you know, anywhere else. I mean, this is better, isn't it? Really. I mean, you could have changed the troll onto the wolf, but this way, if it's a push, you get another 3D. But the problem is him. He should have had one here and one here, shouldn't he? If he's going to do this, so he hasn't blocked his path for hitting the elf. I mean, he's going to have to try and hit the elf, right? He's just going to have to do the rush because he can't not try and hit the elf. Well, I guess he could just walk next to it, but he is going to rush. And pows. Might as well support him. I think he should have supported him there, because you might as well make it a frenzy trap, right? You can put in 2 players and blitz him. Maybe he wants him to use his players to do that, but if you put the Goblin there, you can't do that, and just takes his option away. And I like taking people's options away, but this is a problem, isn't it, for the Norse? 6 players now. Nothing. AV up exposed, by the way. Glorious. You can really, like, use these 3 AV ups now to take all of the hits, can't you? Probably. Was it Diamond who had the AV up Dark Elves? The hilarious AV up Dark Elves. And like he just had like AV 11 plus blitzers. And you know, it's pretty strong, right? It's like they were just always the only ones you could blitz. So with 3 AV up goblins, it really adds, like, it can add a lot of survivability to the team if they're the ones that get in blitz every turn. So I actually do quite like the AV ups. He hasn't really had the chance to use them yet, because he's been pretty harshly diced in the first 3 games, honestly. Like, diced is maybe a strong word, but he had the 2 that he drew, he like had to do some heroics, right? He pulled 2 draws out of his arse, did PC, where lesser players wouldn't have. And then he hasn't really had the chance to just expose the AV ups. Blood and tears over beers. That's not a very good saying for the Beers and Titties League. It's funny, I feel like the trolls haven't gone stupid all game. After every other game, they've been crazy, right? Going stupid all the time. Now it feels like they just haven't gone stupid at all. Been very good. Not what I should have done. Hello, Cicuit. Glorious. Hello, Dementor. Yes, as you can see, some very good outplaying by PC here. Oh, diced. Yeah, I swear, like, his trolls just haven't boneheaded at all. Oh no, one was a 4+, wasn't it? One was a 4+. He failed one, but it was a 4+. Gonna foul? I don't like the... Honestly, I don't even like the foul. You're in a dominant position. Yeah, he did make the 3D, no. He was... your trolls can't help other trolls, can they? So he needed the... activation man. For the really stupid. But yeah, maybe he was also thinking 3D on the strength 4. Because rather than this foul, he could have just put these in before, couldn't he? He could have just... These two could have both been there and he could have made that a 3D. Tricky times for Circuit. Is it Circuit? I mean, it kind of is Circuit, but it's not Circuit. Cicuit. On tabletop, it would have been a 3D way. It was funny reading all the things in the Team England Discord today. With like, it was like people were saying worse things than what what's he called? What Eltmeme made up. Like literally, people had tried worse things than what Eltmeme had made up as a joke. Like insane. The problem is, Quincy, that the Goblins have got more players than the Norse now, so that doesn't really work. And also, the Norse have to score two touchdowns. So, you know, it's a bit tricky for them, isn't it? It's a bit tricky for them. They are in a bit of a pickle. A bit of a pickle. We've got a Captain Oates approved cage though by the looks of it. Glorious. The squads, yeah, that's the squad. We own 2 wins and a loss. So, a draw is good for PC. Whoa. For the round, yes. Yeah, for the tournament, we are on 2 wins and a draw because I was terrible. Sorry, everybody. Is he going to 3D the strength 4 again? Way. Oh, he's gonna base up and make the Norse fail dodges. I'm not sure about this. I think I favour playing more passively for PC because the Norse have to do things, don't they? So I think probably just playing more passively is better. As much as I joked about basing everybody up and running skate forward to catch the ball. Woohoo! Good job it was 3. Much better than hitting that off. PC playing a very normal Blood Bowl player dodge there, isn't it? Rather than stunting just direct, he did the old. Imagine it was a real player and did this. 2 into 2. Which bases Skitter. Oh no, it doesn't. He gets the boat down. Skitter is his potato peeler if he has to, isn't it? Because he can just stab a Valkyrie. All right, rely on Dauntless, get the power. Follows. Now he's basing the Goblin so the Goblins can't dodge. Who's basing who? Oh, he dodges. He can potato, but it's not particularly good, is it? It's the problem that he has. Oh. Oh my god, he does do double rushes. Flip me. All the dice here so far this turn. Huge dodges. Absolutely mega turn for Cicuit there. Rolled all the dice, didn't he? You can be mean to PC and say that you shouldn't have left the gate dodge on, but it was a lot of dice to get everybody through. The problem is if you go for the Skitter stab, Skitter can die, right? And you don't really want Skitter to die. Oh, 1 in 9's got a reroll. Gets a full pow. So I'd be inclined to have moved Skitter first, back to like here. And then rely on other people to do things to kind of get in the way. I think he's just going to blitz punch with Skitter. No, he's going to stab. No, God, he uphilled. Oh, God, PC. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wouldn't happen on tabletop. Okay, not dead. Wonderful. So I like just Skitter blitzing this one on 2 dice and then going back, right? And then you've got this based on 2, this is based on 1, and then you've got these 3 back. You could even have gone for this dodge off as well and blitzed it with him, right? You could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then rushed to hit. So then Skitter could have just been back and just try and get more stuff back. I really like just getting more stuff back there as PC. Just don't let them completely outrun you, right? Oh, he's rolled a 1. He's failed. Well, now he doesn't have to. Now he doesn't have to stab. Now he gets to blitz, and then pick up with Skitter and run away. So pretty good. Yeah, brilliant play by PC. Just as he drew it up. Oh, he just stands up with Skitter. So this gives him the follow-up hit. But he could have also blocked with a troll right to get the blitz there. Which was okay, I think. And the 2D on the ball. I guess he could go back here, couldn't he, in case this is a dub skull. Gets the knockdown. Oh, baby. Gets the push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush, question mark. You could have gone there and then rushed to here. I think the better play was to rush to there. Honestly. Because this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So it's a 3 plus to get 2D. Ah, okay, he's got this one, yeah. You can go there. That's much better than the rush, isn't it? Well, the rush is safer. Because it's a 1 in 36 and that was a 1 in 9, but then this doesn't usually lose your last reroll. And now it gets to foul as well, which is really nice, isn't it? Really nice. Really nice. Well, don't say it's over, but it sure doesn't look like PC's going to lose, does it? Cicuit has got to score on turn 15 and then like get a blitz or a timeout, so yeah. It might be a draw, but we're not going to lose, so we're going to win this round. Yes. Squeak through another round, flip me. We've got really volatile team, to be fair. We've got goblins which could just, you know, lose to anybody. We've got Amazons which, like, you know, AV8
find out more about these boobies. Like,
they're a monster team, obviously Amazons, but, you know, they can get into trouble, right? Wood Elves are also a monster team, but AV8 plus across the board can get banged out. So, like, and then Norse, also, like, our whole squad is AV8 plus, isn't it? Right? Goblins, Zons, Wood Elves, and Norse. Our whole squad is AV8 plus. PC has our toughest team. Bizarrely. So yeah, we've got a very volatile team. Now, of course, Wood Elves are amazing, and Amazons are amazing, and Goblins are sometimes amazing when they do this. And Norse are sometimes amazing when they bang everyone out, aren't they? So, but it's a very volatile team. Every single team we've got is volatile. So yeah. I feel like that's the most I've ever said volatile in a single day. But it is what it is. Shadowing. No, tail. Is it shadowing? No, it is shadowing. Tail failed and that was the shadowing. Yes, Norse did lose both the games, didn't they, this round? For Davo and for Cicuit, but Norse are also good. Like, Norse are a weird one. They're just dicey. They're like not as dicey as Goblins, obviously, but they're dicey. Has Norse been deleted? Yeah, because it's it might get me arrested in England. Not even joking. Oh dear. Dear oh dear oh dear. You can just stab now, can't you? There's only 2 turns left. Just stop shanking people with skitter. I thought it was default now, Dolce. I thought it was default. Yeah, I'm sure he stabbed somebody in one of the other games. Can try and do it now, can't he? This is what this minute is going to be. Working out how to stab. I don't know how to stab. I haven't stabbed in several seasons. Probably about 7 seasons ago since I last stabbed somebody. In the game of Blood Bowl 3. In case you're listening here. There we go. He got it. Oh my goodness. And stunned him. It was default, but they changed it back. That makes sense because I remember people got like got the stiletto, and then like they couldn't block anymore. I remember seeing that in like a arena game or arena finals or whatever. They got the they got the stiletto and then they just couldn't block anymore and they couldn't work out how to block. So I guess after that is when they changed it, and then PC didn't know they changed it. So he was like, la 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 la, I'll just stab. What the fuck? I've just punched him. Hey. Alright. Unless Cicuit can score 2 touchdowns on turn 16, we've got the round. Get up there! PC should obviously stab the Valk first and then rush to score. Oh no, he's got turn 16. Alright, errata. Amazing, Quincy. You gotta stab the Valk here, right? It's his only scoring threat. And like a win is funny. Let's stab. I think the rules are only 1 star for this, the real bridge. This is the Blood and Tears team tournament, and I think they only allowed 1 star. But I mean, they did allow skitter, which is obviously very good. Kaz. Absolutely game losing, yeah. Noob mistake, you're right. Gets to pow skitter. Absolute Dyson. Gets to vomit, doesn't he? he gets to vomit on the last turn. Another Kaz. No, he just scores. Lame. we'll let him off. So there you go. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff from PC. Hello. Hello? Well, Cicuit, they're a funny team, right? Sometimes this happens. Mostly it doesn't. PC has had some rubbish dice in his previous games. But this time, he got pretty decent dice, didn't he? It's fair to say.
Good evening, good evening. I'm sorry about that, Cicuit. I think all my good dice for this tournament came in one game. I'm not sure I failed a single troll stupid, although my saw took a reroll every time I used the damn thing.
Yeah. You failed one, it was a 4+ as well.
Yeah, I shouldn't have even activated that because that's what made the hooligan vulnerable, wasn't it? But I was trying to put 2 on the Ulf to make it 1 die on the chainsaw, but that was just stupid. I should have just protected the hooligan, who was doing some work, wasn't he?
Yeah, the Yeti was terrible. Yeah, the Yeti was terrible. The Yeti was 50-50, and your guys were like 100% on 2+.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, you know, when goblins roll like that, what can you do?
Not a lot.
Yeah, exactly, Cicuit. Goblins are, every turn, it feels like that as a goblin coach, which is why those of us that love them, is they are incredibly terrifying, but absolutely shit. They can do anything, but so rarely do anything at all that's at all of any use. Yeah. But that game they did, so I'm sorry. But yeah, all my 6s came at once, didn't they?
Yeah, it was pretty good. There was a lot of... yeah, it's crazy. Like, honestly, they've been so bad, the really stupids in previous rounds, and then this one, literally, basically 0 fails. Basically 27 out of 27. The 2+ were 27 out of 27.
Yeah, but I'm also very well aware that when you just dice someone, you say, yeah, but I've had 6 really unlucky games before this. They don't give a shit. They've just been diced.
Oh, no,
it
I'm
means
not
nothing
saying
to them that you were due the luck, but, you know, it only means something to you. So I'm sorry, Cicuit, that must have been awful for you, but it was, you know, lots of fun from my point of view, obviously.
Yeah, no, and I was the same. They are terrifying. Like I had, like, you know, practice games with Diomed before my World Championship game versus the Goblins. They are legitimately terrifying.
Yeah,
you know, there's no doubt about it.
I mean, it doesn't take very much to get going, and you know, removing 2 in that first turn. I know they were only line Norse, but suddenly I'm numbers up. And you know, until the chain disappears, which it always does, but until it disappears, you know, you've got such a powerful front line as well. And effectively 2 blitzes.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we are. And that gets us through the round, Jim.
It does, yes. Thank you so much, PC. Glorious.
Well, can we stop leaving it to me? Because the one round we drew is because I lost. If I'd drawn, we'd have won. The first 2 before we scraped through with half a point. So, I mean, all of us did that. But, of course, my half a point feels suddenly more valid than we expected it to. And this game, it literally came down to that final game, didn't it? So, yeah, this wasn't the plan at all.
I mean, that is the danger with only 4 of us. If we had a team of 8, then the Goblin bus makes a lot more sense.
It does. But hey, look, you know, so far I'm 1-2-1. That's I'll take that as Goblins.
Yeah, very good. Very good. And yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have lost last week, right? That was my bad. That was on me losing.
It is what it is. We play as a team. We win or lose as a team. We took we all think now terrible decision to throw me under the bus with goblins. Having looked at everyone else's designs, we're going, oh yeah, that's a much better squad, isn't it? Oh yeah, no, that is too. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and they've got a better squad. Okay, everyone's got a better squad than us.
Well, so I think honestly, more than goblins, is that we just don't have a tough team, right? Like all of our teams we're all AV8 plus. You've actually got the highest AV team.
Yeah, no, just because of the trolls, and also because core doesn't bring a tree.
And you've got the 3 AV ups as well, right? You've got you've got the
who were really good. Did you spot this game? I don't know if you were spotting, but this game they like 4 or 5 times they tanked hits.
Yeah.
That were 8s, and of course you need you need to get a 9 against them, which is pretty high dice.
Yeah, it's the best. Like the lower your AV is, the higher percentage of AV breaks you're stopping by taking a plus AV, aren't you? So
absolutely. So yeah, to go 7 to 8, I thought was really good value for 10 TV.
Yeah, really. Nice.
And then we had 30 TV over. It gave me 3 goblins that I can skill up with armor. It doesn't always work, but it did a lot of work this game.
Yeah.
And as opposed to say one sidestep, I mean.
Yeah.
And 10 TV, on a coach? No thanks.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think you could spend it that way, could you? So I think it was one more sidestep somewhere. Presumably to carry ball, or just don't have that and have 3 AV ups. Well, that seemed incredibly easy to me.
Yeah. Could you have had more AV ups?
I kind of like every other skill I've got. I mean, if you notice, I don't have a lot.
Yeah.
I could have had another. Actually, I wouldn't have had a sidestep. I'd have had another sneaky git. But I don't really believe in skilling chainsaws. And other than that, we got 2 block trolls. We've got the double skilled thrower. Yeah, I mean, I didn't. I gambled I'd get at least 1 KO back.
Yeah.
And then the double bribe would have worked, but I should have just kept 1 back, and that way, I'd have had probably a bomber for the second half.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I'd like to see the bomber one day.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was that one game where he did the god throw, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
So he's had 1 good game of 4, so that's not ideal.
Yeah, I forgot that.
But he's still a good weapon and a good psychological tool, and it does change how people think about the game and stuff. So it's a good pick. So he's got a double skill. We've got the 2 blocked trolls, and we've got the sneaky git hooligan, of course, because it would be insane not to.
Yes. Yeah, he's the best. He's the best player, not just on your team, but probably in tabletop Blood Bowl, isn't he? Like
he is fantastic. Yeah,
he is probably the best player.
And that's it, because you didn't get a lot of skills. I don't know if Skitter cost me skills or whatever. So that's the only skill ups.
Yeah.
And then the 3+ AVs, which I think is a great use of that 3 skill points that we have.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love the 3 AV ups. Yeah, big fan.
So there's not a lot of fat on there. I mean, there's only 5 other skills, isn't there? The 2 block, the double on the thrower, and the sneaky kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
It's still a very thin squad. I think if we were doing this again, I'd probably leave the fanatic out. It's the first time he's got through a lot of work. Leave the fanatic out and see if I can grab 2 more goblins instead, or certainly, I mean, if I could get 2 for the price of that fanatic, I think it'd be worth doing.
Oh yeah, you can. You've got a coach, so you could have 2 more goblins. Yeah, that looks a bit more solid. Yeah.
Doesn't it? Because it's a bit light on both. It's a bit heavy on weapons to be this light on bribes and numbers. Yeah. But it's done all right for us. A 1-2-1. I think we'd have taken that out of the first 4 games, wouldn't we?
Absolutely, yeah. And if you can get a dicing out of the next couple of games, we'll be golden, I think.
Well, I think that was a total dicing, wasn't it? I think we as far as to add the word total, not comedy mega, but total.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think none of the other 3 really have been. So I'm not unhappy with 1-2-1. And as I said, they seem to have worked for the team as well. But yeah, we don't think we'd do it again, do we?
No, maybe not.
But hey, we're fun havers as well as tryharders. That's us.
Exactly.
Right, I need to go and talk to my partner who came home in the middle of that. I won't tell you exactly when, but if you think back on the turns where I made 2 huge mistakes, she came in quite cross, and they were somehow linked. But I won't blame her. I'll blame me. I should coach better. Now let's go and see if this can be rectified before she's off to Leeds tomorrow to see our daughter, who's broken her phone. And somehow that's my problem.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, thank you very much, PC.
Parenting. Pleasure. There we are. Lovely round win. Your plan is coming together.
Glorious. I love it when a plan comes together. Thank you, PC. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.